Hello, thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary. Today we are going to give you a tea leaf reading. Your name and info will be confidential. I am now staging the area as I am about to drink your tea. I am using black tea leaves, so this is what your tea looks like. And then after I will do a little ritual and pray and then tune into your grandson's energy. So let me just drink the tea and I'm going to do a quick little prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I'm focused on, her grandson. May you reveal to him now what he needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides of mine to help me interpret the information to him in the best of my abilities, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now open to the spirit world as well. So if there's any information that needs to come through these tea leaves that will bring any healing or guiding messages, I'm now open to receive in these tea leaves. Thank you as I tune in and drink on his behalf. Amen. Anything of negative vibration, negative energy is not welcome in this reading, as I ask to bring information from God's purest intention, God's white light. Amen. So I will pull out three tarot cards as well after drinking your tea leaves. So it is basically a divination psychology form. I hold onto the cup and I read the formation of the tea leaves after the ritual. And it's basically what I'm picking up intuitively in regards to your grandson's energy. Alright, so I'm going to drink the tea now, hon. Alright, so I'm basically done. I'll drink a little bit more. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to leave a little bit of water at the end. And now we are going to do the original gypsy ritual that the gypsies would do. And if you were here in person with me, you would be doing this, but I am doing this on your grandson's behalf, as I'm intuitively having him in my thoughts as I do this reading. Alright, so the ritual starts off with using your non-dominant hand, which is my left, and swishing the tea leaves 3 times towards that direction. So 1, 2, 3. And then afterwards we dump it onto the saucer. And then afterwards we just leave it like that for a little bit. And then we're going to do 3 full turns, having the end of the handle facing towards me. We'll do 3 full turns. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And then last but not least, we're going to tap on the teacup 3 times, and that's our way of saying let spirit in. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Wow, this is some intense. Look how beautiful that came out. Gorgeous. So, right when I actually see a boat and everything, this is amazing. Alright, so when I tuned into your son's energy, grandson's energy, I do feel like he's a very intelligent child, an intelligent person. He has a very, like, he's just, his mind goes off in different places, different directions. So much is going on in his head all the time. And I do feel, I do see a boat. I don't know if you can see this boat here. So I do feel like he's going to be an explorer. He's super curious right now. He's exploring, just things and wanting to know things. And I also feel as well, he's just going to achieve a lot of things. He's going to be successful. He's going to do a lot of successful things. And I just see him doing a lot of great things in his path. Um, I'm also feeling in regards to him, I do see here your question was, I'm going to go back to it here. Your question was him seeing a lady in the closet. Now, I really want to say, I'm just going to clarify it, so I'm going back to your email and to clarify really quickly. Alright, so as I'm feeling it again and I'm tuning into that energy, I am feeling your grandson has gifts. So what I mean by gifts, he has psychic abilities. Some people have it more stronger than others, and some people don't have it as strong, but he has it strong. He astral projects too. So what I mean by astral projecting, he dreams a lot. He has very vivid dreams. That's another thing that I feel that you're saying, that he's having nightmares. And the thing is, it's not nightmares. I actually do feel like he sees a lady in the closet. I don't feel like those are nightmares. I feel like he really does see a lady in the closet, and he thinks it's nightmares. So, my best advice to you is, I don't feel like she's harmful. I do feel like she is a spirit that's there, if anything, that he's seeing. I don't feel like she's harmful. I just feel like he just has these gifts. That's the reason why he's able to see her, and that's why he can't go to sleep. And he thinks it's a nightmare because he's not sure if it's a dream or not. So my best advice for you is, if you can, if there's any spiritual store in your area, or maybe you could get it online, I think the best thing you should do is sage and bless your house, and if he can bless his room. This is sage I have here. It's kind of, it looks like leaves. And the Native Americans used to use this as a way to clear out any negative energy, negative spirits, and it clears out the air, cleanses anything that doesn't need to be there, spirits specifically as well, energy, um, and it would be really good if you could cleanse and bless his room and pray while saging. So saging, you're lighting up the leaves and its smoke comes out, and you go by each part of the room from each corner, especially in the closet. You cleanse and clear the closet and clear him too. You could sage your grandson too. It just needs some saging, and you say to any spirits that are there, you say out loud, anything that is here that is, still wandering, any negative earthbound spirits or just spirits in general that are not needed to be here, go home, go to the light. I'm asking you and sending you to the light. And you imagine a white light just going all around his room, and that's a way of cleansing and clearing out. This is very much needed, because I do feel like she just wanders there and he thinks it's a nightmare, but he is actually seeing her, hon, okay? So this is the best guidance I could give to you for the situation. I am just feeling he has a lot ahead of him. I see he's going to live a long life. I also see like he's going to achieve a lot of things, like I said, and he's going to build like an empire. So for me, an empire means he's going to create a lot of things. He's going to do a lot of things. He's just very intelligent. Okay, I feel something that he's going to do with I don't know if it's with school or just with business. There's something that he's going to create, and he's going to love his work, and he's going to love his work, and he's going to love what he does and his career. He's going to love his career. Okay. Um, I also feel what will be good for him too. I don't know if you're into crystals, but a black tourmaline crystal. Um, I'm going to show you one so you can see it. One second. Sorry, hon. Okay, so this is, sorry about the noise. Okay, so this is a black tourmaline. It's basically there. There's metaphysical stores, crystal stores that should sell these. I'm not sure if it's in your area, but they do have small polished ones. This is a raw version of black tourmaline, but it's very good for keeping anything negative spirits away. I think your grandson should have a necklace like this, a pendant, with a little rock, a black tourmaline rock, or a bracelet, or he could just have a little rock. Maybe you could just find a store where they sell the little rocks. He could have one in his bag or in his room. And I feel like it's really good because I feel like he's just very sensitive. So he has like that extra sensory abilities to him, and he's able to see those things. Like I said, some people have a stronger than others. Like me, I'm a psychic and a medium, so he probably possesses mediumship, which is being able to see spirits, and with their physical eyes, which I feel like he is seeing with he's seeing them with his physical eyes, but he thinks it's a dream or a nightmare. Okay, but definitely staging and blessing the room is gonna very much help him and cleanse and get out what needs to get out. And once you're done staging, hon, remember, I forgot to say, take the piece of sage. If you can cut, if you have a smudge, like an actual stick, just cut that piece off and throw it outside. Or you can just let it burn out, like let the smoke go out, like after you take it outside. So like sage the room or sage the whole house if you like. Then take the actual sage and let it burn out, like let it go out outside, and then that's it. You can use it again. But that allows whatever's in that area to like get out of the house, and you take it always to the front of the door and you throw it out. You're like throwing it out of the house. All right, hon? I also see an anchor, so I see that sailboat, and I do see that anchor. So for me, it means don't worry about your grandson. I really do feel like at some point he will be very grounded. He's just very, he has a lot of spirits around him. Like, he's a very interesting soul, an interesting spirit. So a lot of other spirits like being around him. I feel like your grandson as well has had a lot of past lives where he helped a lot of people. He achieved a lot of things. That's why I'm saying, like, I feel from the tea leaves here, he has a lot going for him. He's going to have a long life, and he's going to do amazing things, especially with his career. Something with that has to do with exploring and creating things, okay? Now, the anchor that I said that the anchor represents that eventually he will be grounded. Like I said, now what I mean by grounded is that he won't be so sensitive with seeing spirits. At some point, I think he's gonna shut it off without knowing, and until he wants to access it again, it will come up, like he will open up to it again, but I feel like eventually he's gonna shut off to it, and he's gonna be more earthly, and grounded and not so up there, if that makes any sense. Okay, hun? So definitely sage and get that black tourmaline for him. It'll be really, really helpful as a pendant or bracelet or a little rock he could have with him. It's a black tourmaline. So black, spell black, and then tourmaline is Tourm, M as in Mary, A as in apple, L as in Larry, I as in igloo, N as in Nancy, and E as in elephant. Black tourmaline. You could search this up and get it online, or get it in any nearby metaphysical store in your area, hun. Okay. Your grandson's just a very special child, a special person. He has a lot going on in his head all the time, and that can be a good and a bad thing. I just want you to find ways to. I did say he's going to be eventually grounded, but definitely keep him busy. Have him in sports or have him play outside, have him play activities where he will feel more grounded. Have him with nature more, things like that. That will help him balance out his psychic ability and his extrasensory sensitive energy that he has. He is also an empath, so an empath is somebody who's just very sensitive and can feel energy around them, and they pick up on other people's energy, okay? And they literally feel their energy and the way they feel, and they start feeling it. So whenever he starts acting weird sometimes, or starts um, going through weird emotions, it's because he's picking up somebody else's, and it's because of him being an empath, alright? So I'm going to leave you with that, hun. I'm going to pull out 3 cards, and then I'm going to end the reading. Alright. So yes, there's definitely nothing to worry about. I do feel like that energy of knowing that there is something wrong with the situation, and I know you're feeling worried and there's something wrong, but there's no worries, hun, because I do feel like with some form of discipline in the sense of staying grounded and having a black tourmaline and saging and cleansing, it will all work out, okay? Just keep in mind that when you do this cleansing, pray and imagine that white light and say those words out loud like I said before, hun, okay? So I'm going to leave you with that. Many blessings, lots of love from the heavens above, and thank you so much for reaching out to me. I hope you enjoyed this tea leaf reading, and namaste. Have a beautiful day. Bye now.